am I getting involved? I know you're involved. I'm not going to
Okay, sorry. I'll tell you
talk
one
to me.
thing. I tried to look at the stuff where my mom, because she had some issues.
I know we're doing this one. I know we're doing this one.
I'm not going to take this again now. Okay? It's not healthy.
Stas, it's not
and it's
healthy
not
what
nice.
you're doing.
If you get into your
Why
stuff
are you
again
doing
now,
it?
but this turn is my turn.
Why are you doing it?
Just let's leave it at this. Let's not communicate. Let's not socialize. I'm really not ready to take
Claudia,
it seriously.
I asked you for help, and you sent me Claudia around, and she got £165 out of me. All she got was information. She got £165 out of me. Now, I asked you, I explained to you what was going on, and you sent me round this woman. I've got a letter here, because she was trying to freak me out by doing this odd writing, which is a very odd thing to do for someone who says she's a social worker. Shall I show you the writing? No, you don't want to see it. Why?
I don't want to see it. I don't care.
So you sent Claudia round to me, and she got £165 out of me. Now, I was in a state, and I was asking for help, and you sent me this woman who got £165 out of me. Why are you doing this to me?
Because I wanted to help. The only person that I know who is psychologist, psychiatrist, social worker, anyone like that is Claudia. I asked her to speak to you, and I told you that...
But you've just got Claudia, you've involved Claudia in this intimidation, and you've got her into trouble because she's going to be in trouble because she got £165 out of someone who was vulnerable, and you sent her.
Okay, so what do you want from me now?
I want the truth.
What's the truth?
I want the truth. Shall I show you the
I'll tell
writing?
you the truth. I have worked with CIA and KGB, and I have 100 people conspiring against you, and Claudia is just one of my employees.
That's really grown up, isn't it? That's very grown up.
No, but that's what you want to hear, really.
Have a look. I'm very upset, and this is a social worker writing this odd writing. It's to freak me out, and then she demands £165, which I paid her. Now, I've spoken to social services about it, but
So why did you pay? You didn't.
Because I was in a state. You should not have sent someone round who was going to get money out of me. That's called being abusive, because you're Roger's friend.
Okay, so I was abusive because I asked Claudia to speak to you, and she charged you money. So now I'm responsible for her charging you money, right?
I don't know why you're doing this. What connection do we have? I mean, do you fancy Roger or something? Why are you doing this to me?
Do what? What's it to do with
You
Roger?
know what you're doing.
What am I doing? Tell me.
You
Just
tell me. Why do you have to do this? Does your wife know?
Do what?
Is your wife in with this as well?
In what this? Can you tell me?
The intimidation, you and Roger.
I'm intimidating you. How did I intimidate you exactly? By sending
I was in a state, and I phoned you up, and I tried to explain, saying that, this shouldn't be happening. We should all be friends. And I explained what was going on about this man, Simon, who's really called Gareth Unwin, at the school.
So now I am in it as well.
And I asked, and I said, I don't know what to do. I'm being intimidated because this man pretended to be an admiral called Simon. And he dated my friend Sonia, a mother at that school with 3 children for 2
because
years.
Whatever I say in response to
He
it
lied
to
to her because really his name is Gareth Unwin. Now he came to that school, Christopher Hatton Primary School, and picked up her children. Now, Anne Beresford and her husband Andrew would have known who he was because they own their own production company. Jason and Josephine would have known who he was because Jason is an arms dealer.
I don't want to hear
He is not an admiral. He was never an admiral.
I don't want to hear all
He was never an admiral. So that was what I was trying to explain to you, the kind of intimidation I was getting. So you sent Claudia
So
around.
now I am also
Claudia got a whole load of information out of me. She tried to freak me out, and she made me pay her £165.
Okay, I'm sorry. Then I mentioned Claudia because I didn't know that.
All right.
It's not going to be helpful. to.
Will you tell me, are you going to continue doing this? Are you going to stop it?
Stop what?
Now, Roger told me that I should drop Ruby off at this time. Now, I got a whole load of harassment and intimidation. You and Roger arranged all this.
Arranged what? From who did you get intimidation? From me?
Yes. You are a deeply disturbed person. A very deeply disturbed person. And you have influenced Roger, and I do not know why.
What?
I do not know why.